Our names. My name is Maynard.
We should have said that from the beginning.
We should have said that from the beginning.
My name is Angela.
Hey babe, where are we going?
We're going to... I actually don't know where we are right now.
We're gonna go take some pictures. But look what she's wearing. Heels. Look where we're walking.
The worst.
I'm already tired. But we got matching shirts though. That's pretty cool. Then after this, we're probably gonna go try a new restaurant. Are we gonna record it? I don't know. It started raining, so we're leaving. That's the sky right now. It's sprinkling, so she's running. You're not gonna wait for me? Damn, that's messed up. Play too much.
Like, it legit looks like a dragon.
Well, we're about to eat.
Yeah.
One. Don't miss. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Hey,
it's surprisingly super easy to go in.
There's this new boba place out here, so.
Let's call it, it's boba time. It just came out, what, I say like a week ago, maybe?
More like a month and a half.
Yeah.
I got the rose tea. She got the.
Jasmine milk tea, highly recommend.
I like the boba. It's sweet.
I swear. Did anyone ever try?
Definitely, hands down, best boba I ever had.
Oh yeah, we're also trying Round Table for the first time. We've never had it before, but I guess a lot of people have been recommending it, so this is gonna be our first time trying it. I swear to God.
I've never.
It's actually good. It's like round. It has like a little bit of Parmesan taste to it. It's pretty good. Okay, damn.
That was massive. It's
Show
like.
the plate. Show the plate how much freaking dressing he put. God damn, that's a whole ass puddle.
We got the mango habanero wings from there. Bone in.
Of course. You can only have it one way. I'm just gonna go ahead and start eating the pizza. Oh my God. This is really good.
So this pizza has red onions, mushrooms, jalapenos, spinach, pepperoni, bacon,
Oh yeah, red was bacon.
and that's it. That's what it looks like.
They pack it on there with toppings.
Yeah. We're hungry. We haven't eaten all day.
We have not been here. What time is it? Past 2. Now it's 2:30 already. We have not eaten anything. This is our breakfast. You can see how healthy we are.
Gotta eat your greens. So we got some questions that we're gonna answer
While we
while we eat. So we could tell you guys a little bit about ourselves.
a little Q&A. So what would you say is the most embarrassing moment in your life? Ask the question first.
The most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me in my life was my mom and I were at a grocery store. Well, it isn't like a grocery store, it was more like a farmer's market. So it was pretty big. And I let go of her hand, and then I grabbed this other lady's hand, and I started calling her mom. But I didn't see this lady. But then when I felt her hand, it felt kind of weird. So when I looked at her, I looked at this lady. And now that I remember, the lady was playing around and she didn't let me go. She literally just kept holding on to my hand. So I'm here, this like 6-7-year-old kid fighting this lady off me. And my mom just standing behind me, just looking at me dying, and the whole farmer's market was just laughing at me. So that was pretty embarrassing. So don't let go of your mom's hand.
State school kids.
Stay school.
My most embarrassing moment in my life, I'd say, was when I was like 11 or 12, like around that age. Me and my cousins, we would always play outside, you know? At that time, there wasn't like a popular thing to like be playing video games and stuff like that. Yeah, we had an Astro van, and we had taken out the seat from our Astro van. I don't know if you've ever had one, but you can take out like the seats, the ones that are like inside, the long ones.
Are there any other seats outside?
Whatever, okay, so the seats, you can take them out. And so they were outside the Astro van, and it was just kind of like in my backyard. And so we were pretty small, and I was really skinny. I've always really been skinny. So we were playing a game of who could last the long, or not last the longest, but like who could be inside the couch the most. You know what I mean? So we would close it onto each other. It was my brother first, then it was my cousin, and then it was me. So when I went and they started closing down like the seat on top of me, like when I was inside the little couch with the little seat or whatever, they started closing it, and they started closing it like more and more down until it locked. And so I ended up getting stuck there, and they couldn't open it. They couldn't open the seat. My cousin, she went to my mom and she started like telling her like, oh yeah, she got stuck, and my parents couldn't open it. They ended up having to call the freaking fire department to come take me out of the seat cushion. And yeah, that was pretty much. Yeah, I got stuck in a car seat playing a game of who can last the longest. So, what sports did we play throughout our school life? Okay, I guess I'll start this then. When I was a kid, my mom got us into like sports and stuff. So I was a cheerleader. I learned how to use the baton.
The what?
A baton. You know, like the little sticks. You twirl it around and then you had to
Oh,
do tricks
you
with
was the flag girl?
No, it wasn't like a flag, but it was just a regular.
It's a flag.
It wasn't a flag. It was just a regular stick. God, it's my story, okay? So I did that, and I played soccer when I was a little bit older, like around my middle school years, I want to say. And then, you know, afterwards, we just kept moving around, so I just never got into sports again after that. That was the only sports I played. How about you? This is a Q&A. You're supposed to be ready.
I was ready for that pizza in my mouth.
Why'd you even give me this already?
You didn't play soccer?
Yeah, I said I played soccer
Oh, yeah.
in
I
middle
was
school.
joking. Sorry.
Whatever.
I always played soccer. I would say since I was like 5 or 6. That's, you know, as long as I can remember. Then when I got to high school, I got into football. I was the kicker. And then I played volleyball. I tried playing golf, but yeah, that didn't work out. I couldn't hit the ball to save my life. That was about it. I tried tennis, but it wasn't like I played. But if you want to count like, you know, what sports you try playing, then yeah. But other than that, I just played soccer, football, volleyball, and I think that was it.
If you could go back in time to relive one day in the past, what day would that be?
The
Or
day
like,
I
what
met
did you do? That's cheesy. Okay.
If I could go to the past and relive one day,
Yeah.
what day would it be?
Or like, what event? Like,
That's a really hard question. I will say probably when I moved to my grandma's house. My mom and I moved to my grandma's house, and the thing that surprised me is that, you know, my grandparents were farmers. So one of their cows fell in the ditch and killed, well, himself or itself, whatever you want to call it. There was a bull. And the first thing I see when I get to that house is just every single member of the family together just helping set up all this meat on hooks to sell it. And I was like, that was the first time I actually saw my whole, I would say not my whole family, but a really good amount of my family working together to fix everything. That would be one of the days that I would go back to.
the day I'd want to go back in my life would be just like pretty much any day when I was just little.
Getting stuck on the couches.
Being with family, you know, like during holidays or something like that. Like getting $1 store toy for Christmas and being like so grateful that it wasn't socks or clothes or anything like that.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
And subscribe.
Like the video.
Turn a notification on so you can like be updated when we upload any type of videos.